it's been rumored the Giants wanted to trade up to get Drake May, whatever the case is. But being around Daniel, do you see he has like a little bit of the little cachet, the fact that he heard these rumors? Because I know he said something. He was like, I know I didn't want a quarterback to come in here. I know he said something to that nature. But do you see him actually looking different, sounding different, like a little bit more focused, even though he's on the side trying to get ready for camp at this point?
Yeah, that's a good question, E, because, I've been around, obviously, Daniel since the first time he walked in the building. And Daniel's Daniel, but 2 weeks ago at one of the OTAs, he came out and, he did his presser at the podium. And I was right next to him. And the way he was answering questions, I like to study his body language. I like to study how people answer questions, even like Malik Neighbors, we'll get into him in a few minutes. I'm really starting to love this kid. He's really a humble kid, man. But anyway, let's stick with the question. And you could I put it on Twitter, I think. You could just sense that Daniel has a little bit of you know what, go F yourself type of attitude.
Good.
Because he's caught so much heat from the fan base and everybody around the league. I mean, guys, come on. There's some assholes putting – I hope I could say that. Can I say that?
Of course.
Okay, good. Okay, there's some assholes putting – list on Twitter that they have Daniel 32nd ranked and they got rookies way ahead of him.
Yeah, I didn't like that list.
I mean, come on, guys. You want to talk about being wise ass jerk offs? I mean, come on. I mean, if those people put those lists out there, actually think that's the list, then I suggest you take up friggin' WNBA or badminton or some stupid ass sport because you shouldn't be in football. Okay, to have a guy like Bo Nix, like 8 spots in front of Daniel Jones, a kid that hasn't even played a rep yet.
Yeah, that's
Will Levis. Will Levis. They got
stupid list.
I mean, so and no matter what DJ says, and no matter what these players say about how, I don't know what's going on social media. I haven't heard that. Guys, they're full of shit. They know everything that's going on. Okay, and Daniel, I think, is a little pissed. I think wouldn't you be, guys? I mean,
good.
It's one thing, fellas, to not want him as your quarterback anymore. It's another thing. I got people tweeting at me saying they hope they blows a knee out.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
That's too far.
And I'm looking at Twitter and I'm looking at these people like, am I reading this effing tweet right? Yeah, Chris, I hope he blows his knee out. I don't want this kid as a quarterback. And mind you, probably the same guy 2 years ago when they were playing the Vikings and winning the playoff. Probably like, what him,
Oh yeah.
So you know where I'm going with that.
They're probably making shirts about it.
What I'm saying, guys, is that does Daniel have a chip? Yeah. Oh, no question. I could just see in his body language. And look, Daniel's not going to be the type of guy that comes out and says, "You're damn right, F you, you know what I mean? Watch what you see this year."
Not that guy.
No, he's not like that.
I would respect the hell out of him if he
yeah, so a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
But he definitely has that. Watch what I'm going to try to shut these effing people up and this and that. Now, whether or not that happens, I don't know. But the last time he had that was a couple years ago. He played pretty decent football.